Prolonged forces are what change, reshape, sculpt the bone, the facial bones in a more functional and aesthetic manner. Now this is me 100% backtracking on what I have recently claimed on my recent updates, that hard, intense bursts of forces are what change bone the most. That's 100% wrong in the context of mewing for a better and more functional and better looking facial structure. That is wrong, because that was my mistake, and I'm backtracking on that right now in this video, so you don't like invest in hard mewing bursts the hard mewing bursting method. That is because, yes, quick bursts of intense forces on the bone do trigger bone remodeling better, but in a sense of they trigger bone remodeling where the bone will thicken and just become more dense. Now that is not what we're trying to do when we're doing mewing. What we're trying to do is to move the maxilla up and forwards to create a more aesthetic and functional craniofacial structure. We're not trying to simply thicken the bones of our face. So yeah, do not do that approach of intense and very intermittent forces, bursts of forces, because that'll just thicken your facial bones. It will not really move and reshape, give structure to your face. So yes, the best way to do it, I'm sorry, instead I'm jumping ship, and I'm now advocating for moderate forces, firm forces that are held for a long period of time. Hard forces held for a long period of time are better in the sense that you're as long as it's prolonged and done in a long period of time, like hours per day, like almost all day, when you're not eating or talking. Yes, prolonged forces are what best. That's how you get the best and the fastest results. In terms of like firmness and how hard you'd push, it's best that you just build up the strength for the tongue, build up tongue strength so that you could press hard for longer, rather than just pressing hard but you can't really sustain the force. That'll just like thicken the bones, like I said. The best way to do it is just use prolonged force. But if you want better results, of course, press harder for a longer time. That'll take it'll take time for you to build up that kind of strength. And the way you build up that strength is just pressing not 100% of the time, not with 100% intensity, but more of 60 to 75% intensity throughout long periods of time. And over time, that will, like, as long as you maintain that level of intensity, 60 to 75% or 85%, that range, as long as you hold that for weeks and months and years, that's when your tongue will actually get stronger in a sense of delivering prolonged force. So yes, long periods of holding the force is what will reshape bone. You can trigger bone remodeling better with quick forces, but that will just trigger denser and thicker bone. If you want to move your maxilla up and forwards, if you want to reshape your bones, if you want to sculpt and mold the face better, prolonged holds are the way to go. So yeah, this came about when I was looking at the science and doing my research again for the most optimal, the most efficient, and the best way to get mewing results, since I have publicly declared that I would be getting the best and the best transformation on YouTube. I'm constantly looking for. I'm constantly doing my research. So I just want to share this with you so you do not go the wrong way and just end up with like thicker bones on the face, but it's not that harmonious. So that's the end of the video. Goodbye.